Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to the channel. We are down here in Fort Lauderdale for the Fort Lauderdale International Boat Show 2025, affectionately known as FLIBS. We had a great rundown. We brought 3 boats down: our 53E Explorer, our 70 Explorer Command Bridge, and our brand new 65 Avalon. We made the run out of our headquarters down through Boca Grande, down to Marathon at Ferro Blanco, and then up here to the show. And Brian was able to get the drone up, so enjoy the ride down and enjoy the tour of the 53E and 70E Command Bridge.
And a second hand doesn't wait for you. The rhythm is as the rhythm was, and a lifetime is as a lifetime does. Gonna just get lost in the wanderlust before I get caught by the timekeeper. Gonna make the day when I can say that I ain't just a daydreamer. No, I ain't just a daydreamer. As an old man fades into his song, does a young man's spirit sing along? I walk across the great divide if I lose.
I hope to see some of you guys here this week, and if you can't make it, I thought I would trade my captain's hat in for my broker's hat and take you on a quick tour starting on the 53E. So let's go take a look. All right, everybody, welcome on board this 2025 53 Explorer. We are down here in Fort Lauderdale. It's an unseasonably cool morning, which is fantastic for the boat show. This is the aft cockpit. This is this particular owner's second Marlow. You notice they've got nice teak decks down below, a beautiful inlaid teak table back here, lovely aft cushions. They actually did a very custom outdoor rain shower here as well. They're big scuba divers. They spend a lot of time down in the Florida Keys. Got a dive compressor down in the lazarette, so when they get done in the water, they just step right up here on the deck, take a shower, and enjoy the rest of the day. Let me take you on inside and show you around. All right, welcome inside. So this boat is 17 feet 3 inches wide. So it's a very spacious salon. All semi-custom. These folks elected to have a nice flat screen TV over here in the port aft corner. We've got a nice wine cooler, an ice maker down here, and another sub-zero fridge. We've got built-in seating off to the starboard, lots of storage underneath. Let's take a look at the galley. Here we have our typical U-shaped galley. Again, client picked out their countertops, all their appliances here. We've got a nice induction stove top here, a nice sub-zero drawers, nice dishwasher here as well, and then a beautiful booth that comfortably seats 4 of their friends and family. A beautiful view looking forward off the bow. We'll take you downstairs and take a look at the staterooms. So as we make our way forward, this is the 3 stateroom layout. So we do offer this boat in both 2 and 3 stateroom. So this is 3 stateroom, 2 heads. We've got a lovely V-berth up here, plenty of hanging lockers, and a really sizable head that is used for both the VIP and the 3rd stateroom here. Off to the starboard side, we have twin berths. You can build this out with bunk beds if you prefer, or you can just do a single berth as well. Let's take a look at the master quarters back here. On our way down, You'll notice we have washers and dryers. These doors actually open all the way up and slide out of the way. This makes it really easy when you're transferring your clothes from the washing machine to the dryer. Full beam master, 17 feet, 3 inches wide, full-size king bed, and they elected to have the his and her heads with the joint shower in the middle. This particular model does not have the pass-through to the engine room, but we do offer the 53, 58, and 62 series to where you can access the engine room right off the owner's suite head. Gives you nice access if you anchor out a lot and you've got the generator running and you want to get up in the middle of the night, make sure everything's kosher. You don't have to go outside, you just step right through your owner's head and into the engine room. So nice feature there. Let's take you up to the semi-enclosed flybridge and show you the view up top. All right, a really nice easy door when you're coming up. You don't have to worry about ducking or anything. Again, I'm 6'4", nice and easy to get in. Now here we have a semi-enclosed helm. So we do offer this semi-enclosed 2 different ways as well. We obviously have the fixed forward windshield. They elected to have the fixed side windows as well, but you can put isinglass in on the sides if you'd like to flip this up and have a little bit more of the fresh air coming through. They are going to enclose this. This is climate controlled on this particular boat. Again, nice stid helm chairs, everything you need for operating the boat up above. This is kind of unique on this boat actually. I didn't show you this when we were walking through the companionway. This was typically a chart table here, but since you can't purchase paper charts anymore, we decided to turn that into a skylight. It lets a little bit more natural light down below. I think that's a really neat feature there. You've got some cup holders up here, beautiful Garmin MFDs, beautiful view out over the bow. And then again, nice open to the aft. Really get to enjoy Mother Nature at its finest back here. We've got a nice grill, a sink out here. They've got some teak chairs that they place out back when they drop their tender overboard. And just another beautiful living quarters and very comfortable place to operate the boat from. We'll take you down in the engine room really quick and show you around down there, and then we'll take you over to the 70. Let's go. All right, so on every Marlow out there, you have at least 2 points of access into the engine room. We've got one right through the F-set T, and then you just have a transom door down here as well. So we'll head on down in here. All right, open up the watertight door, and we step into this beautifully appointed engine room. Now this boat is powered with twin Volvo D13 900 horsepowers. We do offer them with MANs as well as John Deere. They do have 2 Kohler generators down here. Again, most of the boats will operate on 1 generator, but again, it's all part of the redundancy that David Marlow has instilled in this line of boats. This particular boat has 1,200 gallons of fuel behind Brian there on the camera. We've got a 950 gallon water maker off to the starboard side. But really good access outboard of these engines. Just beautifully appointed. Let me show you a little bit of the room up here in the lazarette. So the main difference between the 53 and the rest of the series in the Marlow line is we don't have crew quarters on this model, but that affords you a really large lazarette back here. We've got our batteries, transformers. This particular owner is going to have a dive compressor in here. And what I love as a captain is the accessibility to your steering column and thrusters. So you've got all of your hydraulic lines here. It's really easy to come down when underway. If you have any issues, it's going to be really quick and easy to diagnose and find out what the problem is. Again, all of our boats have a secondary hydraulic steering pump. So if you do have a failure, it kicks into the backup pump with a simple switch up at the helm. All right, let's go ahead and go next door and take a look at our 70E command bridge. right, welcome on board everybody. This is our 2025 Marlow 70E command bridge. She is a beauty and a beast. She's powered with twin 1650 MAN engines down below. She'll cruise around 24, 25, 26 knots. She topped out at 31 knots on the way down to the boat show this week. You can see this owner elected to do non-skid decking. We don't have any varnish, exposed varnish on the railings, cap rails. Nice, easy, low maintenance on this boat. This is 19 feet, 6-inch beam. So let's take you on side and give you a little sneak peek there. All right, as we step inside, again, this is where you really feel that beam on board here. These owners elected to do all built-in settees, so they have a ton of storage underneath. Again, all semi-custom, so you have the option to have standalone furniture if you prefer. They elected to do a Sub-Zero aft here. They've got a very large flat screen TV up forward of me, a nice wine cooler down here, beautiful teak and holly flooring. Let's jump up to the galley. So again, this is a fully enclosed command bridge. That allows us to remove the lower pilot house down here and build out a really expansive galley. Nice large island. Most of the owners of these yachts like to entertain at home around their island with their family, so they build their yacht out to kind of mimic their home kitchen here. Nice large settee and seating area for up to 7 people there. They elected to do propane stove. Obviously, if you prefer to have electric, you can do that. Nice full-size Sub-Zero fridge over here. Beautiful sink, dishwasher. We'll head downstairs and show you the staterooms here. So we do build the 70E either in 3 or 4 staterooms. These owners elected to go with the 3 staterooms and 3 full ensuite heads here. So we have a really nice large VIP forward, again with its own ensuite. We have a nice 3rd berth over here with a walk-around bed, and again it has its own ensuite. We have a washer and dryer right off here on the port side, and a full beam master. Now, a lot of the times you'll see our head configurations with his and her head and the joined shower in the middle. She elected to have us build a nice walk-in closet. Again, full king-size bed, nice double sink and vanity, large flat screen TV. And we'll head upstairs and take a look at the command bridge. Let's make our way up to this beautifully appointed climate-controlled command bridge, finished off similar to downstairs here. We've got a beautiful teak and holly floor. Got another nice Sub-Zero fridge here. Comfortable Stid chairs. Your whole array again, nice Garmin MFDs. Everything you need here to operate the vessel. Really comfortable here. We've got a nice drop-down TV. 2 pilot house doors. You've got bug screens out here. You've got wing stations, both port and starboard. Nice settee with a high-low table here, but you also have captain's quarters back here. Now, we build this a few ways. Again, sometimes we have this as a captain's quarters. Sometimes folks turn this into an office. Other times we omit the whole thing and just make this all one large settee. Nice, comfortable living area here. But again, nice big captain's quarters here. Another flat screen TV. You can actually look through the window, keep an eye on the charts and your crew during an overnight passage. Really nice ensuite head with its own shower. And then we'll head out on the back deck. All right, out here we have a nice settee again for alfresco dining. Got a nice propane Fire Magic grill off the port here. A big 1,600-pound davit for your dinghy. Let me take you down below really quick. We'll get you inside the engine room. And then we're back to the boat show. Make our way down. Obviously we have access down through the transom there. We also have a nice deck entrance here, so if you're underway, you don't have to open up that back transom door. Nice grab rails all the way down, and we'll take a look here at the crew quarters. All right, so down here, this boat is equipped with 2 quick gyros that are back in the engine room. So we have equipped the port side as our generator and electrical room here. And we've got 2 nice twin-size beds off to the starboard side, a nice full head, shower in there. Nice big lazarette back here, a ton of storage, access to your stern thrusters, all of your steering columns, and then we'll jump into the engine room here. All right, and this is where the beast meets the beauty. Again, she's powered with twin MAN 1650 engines. We've got C-Torque oil-filled shaft systems here. We've got our Dometic chillers with the Electro-C strainer added onto those. I hope you enjoyed the tour of the 53 and 70 today. If you didn't get a chance to make it down to Fort Lauderdale, you're always welcome to come visit us here at our boatyard in Palmetto, Florida. And then we've got the St. Petersburg Boat Show coming up in January. We've got Miami coming up in February, and then Palm Beach to wrap up the year in March of 2026. So feel free to give any of us a call here at Marlow Marine. We look forward to seeing you and taking you on your own private tour. Till then, we'll see you out on the water. Take care.